On the night of November 3rd, 2025, something shifted quietly in the world of BTS and their millions of fans across the globe. It wasn't a press release, not a teaser photo, not a music video drop. Instead, it was something far more intimate, far more human. Jungkook turning on his phone, opening Weverse, and deciding to go live, and schedule. No warning, just Jungkook being Jungkook, spontaneous, warm, and driven by instinct. The live wasn't short. It wasn't even unusually long. It became 6 hours, a marathon live stream that felt like time had stopped, as if the world was reduced to a single room, a single voice, a single presence filling the screen. Fans entered the stream casually at first, thinking he would chat for maybe 20 minutes. But as the minutes stretched into hours, it became clear that this wasn't just another post-military check-in. Jungkook was opening a window into his thoughts, carefully at first, then with increasing ease, as if he too had missed this connection. BY midnight Korea time, ARMY around the world had canceled plans, left chores unfinished, and slipped into bed with earphones on. Everyone sensed something rare was happening, a moment that would be remembered, because buried somewhere in the conversations, the laughter, the late-night singing, and the moments of stillness was a sentence, simple, almost offhand yet powerful enough to send the world into chaos. I've been thinking a lot about performing again. It wasn't even said dramatically. Jungkook wasn't hinting or teasing. He was talking about music, as he often did, leaning back, eyes unfocused, as if imagining a melody only he could hear. But ARMY noticed the shift instantly. Jungkook didn't say he missed performing. He said he'd been thinking about performing again. A subtle but monumental difference. Within seconds, chat comments exploded. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Jacob pa solo concert? Don't play with US John Jungkook. Performing when? Where? How? Is this a hint? Jungkook laughed softly, as if taken aback by the intensity of the reaction. He waved his hand, shy but amused. I'm just saying. I've been thinking a lot, he repeated carefully. I don't know. I miss the stage. I miss that feeling. He didn't need to say more for an artist like Jungkook, whose relationship to the stage has always been deeply emotional, almost spiritual. The mere acknowledgement of wanting to return was enough. The boy who once performed effortlessly at global stadiums was now a man emerging from the quiet discipline of military service, rediscovering his identity one step at a time. And this one sentence, spoken casually in a quiet room, became the spark for one of the biggest fan-driven discussions of the year. To understand why Jungkook's words had such impact, one must understand Jungkook himself. Not as a superstar, but as a person, Jungkook's relationship with the stage has always been unique. For him, performing isn't an obligation. It's a home. He's the type of artist who loses himself in the rhythm, who pushes past exhaustion because the stage offers something ordinary life cannot. He's the type who said during his Golden promotion, "When I'm performing, I feel like the most honest version of myself." So when he enlisted in December 2023, fans wondered how he would cope with the silence, the absence of music, movement, and connection. And when he completed service in 2025, people wondered who he would become. Would he rush back into work? Would he disappear to rest? Would he struggle? Would he shine? For months, Jungkook stayed quiet, choosing a soft re-entry into public life. He appeared shy in his early live streams, often saying, "I feel awkward. I haven't shown my face in so long." But as October and November unfolded, something changed. He seemed lighter, more comfortable, more like himself. The 6-hour live wasn't just long. It was a threshold, a moment where Jungkook stopped being post-military Jungkook and became artist Jungkook again, and the world noticed. Fans had sensed something changing even before the live stream. For weeks, Jungkook had started humming melodies during lives. He sang riffs absent-mindedly while gaming. He tapped rhythms on his desk. He suddenly talked about vocal training again. He mentioned listening to new songs, though he didn't clarify whether they were his own. ARMY knows Jungkook well. They can tell when he's in creative mode. So by the time the 6-hour live began, many fans already felt something coming. This wasn't just Jungkook reconnecting. This was Jungkook warming up. The moment he mentioned performing again, fans knew exactly what it meant. The The spark was back. Within minutes after Jungkook uttered the now legendary sentence, social media erupted. Hashtags trended in multiple countries. Hashtag Jungkook Live, hashtag JK Solo Stage, hashtag JK Concert, hashtag John Jungkook, hashtag JK Weverse in Korea. Entertainment articles were published before the live stream even ended. In Indonesia, fans hosted spontaneous Twitter spaces analyzing every syllable. In Brazil, fan accounts translated clips within minutes. In Japan, Jungkook trended on Yahoo News. What made the reaction even more powerful was that Jungkook didn't confirm anything. There was no official announcement, an O poster, an O teaser, just a sentence, a possibility, a door slightly open. The world wasn't reacting to a schedule. They were reacting to Jungkook's desire, the desire to perform, to return, to stand on a stage again. And for ARMY, that was enough. What made Jungkook's statement even more fascinating was the tone he used. It wasn't loud, it wasn't excited, it wasn't dramatic, it was quiet, almost gentle, a kind of voice an artist uses when he's speaking from the center of himself, not from the expectations of others. There was confidence in the softness, a confidence that didn't need to be shouted, the confidence that came from growth, not from pressure. Fans who watched the live noticed it immediately. Jungkook wasn't rushing, wasn't over-explaining, wasn't trying to convince anyone. He was simply sharing what had been in his heart. A desire, a curiosity, a feeling he could no longer ignore. It wasn't a performance, it was honesty. And that was exactly why the world reacted so strongly. Completing military service changes every idol. The routine changes, the silence changes. The absence of applause, music, and crowds creates a profound void for someone like Jungkook, whose identity had been intertwined with performance since he was 15. The shift must have felt like a complete reprogramming of his life. During service, he experienced discipline and structure, silence instead of sound, responsibility instead of creativity, routine instead of spontaneity. When he returned, fans noticed how he moved differently, how he smiled differently, how he spoke with a kind of grounded steadiness he didn't have before. The 6-hour live was a turning point not just for ARMY, but for Jungkook himself. It was the first time fans could feel his artistic instincts rekindling in real time. Between jokes, gaming talk, and casual conversation, there were moments of stillness where Jungkook's eyes drifted, as if imagining a stage only he could see. Those moments didn't go unnoticed. ARMY felt them, understood them, connected to them, because the truth was simple. The stage had never left Jungkook. He just needed time to return to it on his own terms. Jungkook has always been aware of the weight his words carry. A single sentence from him can move markets, change trends, spark global speculation, crash. Weverse media coverage. This awareness shapes the way he speaks in public. He chooses his words carefully, not out of fear, but out of respect. Respect for fans, for his members, for the company, for the craft. When Jungkook says something like, "I've been thinking about performing again," he knows exactly how the world will respond. And yet, he said it anyway, not recklessly, not carelessly, but intentionally, because something simply cannot be hidden anymore, especially when they come from the kind of passion Jungkook has carried for years.